The Joint Union Congress of the Police Service Commission plans to embark on an indefinite strike over a breach of an agreement with the management. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the Joint Union Congress of the Police Service Commission plans to embark on an indefinite strike over a breach of an agreement with the management. The Joint Union Congress, PSC chapter, in a letter addressed to the chairman of the commission, Musiliu Smith, said the indefinite strike will commence on August 29th. Recall that the Joint Union Congress of the Police Service Commission had embarked on a 3-day warning strike on Monday, 24th January 2022, which was suspended in national interest in order to embrace dialogue and reconciliation. However, the union has said it will continue with its agitation until the earlier agreements are fully implemented. At number 2, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in Akwa Ibom State has destroyed about 2.7 tons of illicit drugs worth over 2 billion naira. This was contained in a statement issued on Thursday by the press secretary to the Deputy Governor, Abklw Eroa. He said the drugs were seized between 2014 and September 2021, adding that the destruction was in line with the agency's act, which mandates it to take measures for the destruction of seized narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances. The Deputy Governor commending the efforts of the NDLEA, adding that it has resulted in the upsurge of drug seizures, arrests and convictions at critical drug corridors across the country. At number 3, the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Musa Danmadami, says troops' operations Hadin Kai have eliminated more than 57 terrorists in different operations conducted between August 11th to 25th in the northeast. Danmadami said the operations were conducted through land and air raids on the Boko Haram and Islamic State of West Africa province enclaves in Borno and Yobe states. According to him, a total of 1,652 Boko Haram terrorist members and their families, comprising of 320 adult males, 442 women, and 890 children, surrendered to the troops at different locations within the period. He added that all recovered items and rescued civilians were handed over to the relevant authorities, while the surrendered Boko Haram terrorist members and their families were profiled for further action. At number 4, a 40-year-old man lost his life in an inferno at a general hospital at Badawa layout in Nasarawa local government area of Kano State on Wednesday. Kano Fire Service spokesman Saminu Abdullahi stated on Thursday that the service received an emergency call on Wednesday about a fire outbreak at the General Hospital. The fire was reported to have started in a generator room where 2 diesel tanks and 4 sets of generators had been completely raised. The victim sustained some injuries and was taken out of the generator room unconscious. However, he was pronounced dead upon arrival at the Muhammad Abdullahi Wase Specialist Hospital, where he was taken for medical attention. The fire service added that the corpse was handed over to the police at Badawa Police Divisional Headquarters. At number 5, the Director General of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abklw Eroa, raised an alarm telling Nigerians not to travel to northern Cyprus. The NIDCAM boss, who made the statement on Thursday at the 48th session of the State House Ministerial Media Briefing, explained that the warning is due to the human rights abuses experienced by Nigerians in the country. She also warned that the country lacks robust mechanisms that would enable the federal government to pursue justice for several Nigerian students killed in the de facto state. At number 6, the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress have expressed displeasure over the non-implementation of the 30,000 naira minimum wage for workers in Zamfara State. This is contained in a statement jointly issued by the Acting State Secretary of NLC, Ahmed Abubakar, and TUC Secretary Sani Kotokwashi on Thursday in Gusau. Both unions said they have started consultations with their state executive councils and critical stakeholders to push for the implementation of the minimum wage and urged workers to remain calm. The NLC and TUC, however, commended the government on its commitment to the annual promotion of workers and adopting an automated annual salary increment system. At number 7, the Federal Capital Territory Emergency Management Agency has placed emergency workers on red alert in readiness for possible flooding. The statement was released on Thursday by Nkechi Issa, FEMA spokesperson, following NIMET's prediction of high chances of flash floods on roads and low-lying settlements in Abuja. FEMA Director General Abbas Idris said the alert was necessary in order to ensure quick responses to emergency situations. He appealed to people residing in mold houses or weak structures to relocate to safer places. The FEMA boss advised FCT residents to exercise restraint during the heavy rains by disconnecting electrical appliances and avoiding parking under trees or driving through the flood waters. He also advised them to dial the 112 emergency toll-free number in the event of an emergency. At number 8, the federal government has started the distribution of 20,000 naira grants to vulnerable persons in Taraba State. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Farouk, flagged off the distribution exercise on Thursday. She noted that over 500,000 persons across the 16 local government areas of the state have enjoyed the various NSIP projects of the federal government. She added that the president has directed that 70% of these beneficiaries must be women and the remaining 30% youths, people with disabilities, and senior citizens. At number 9, the Jigawa State government has declared Friday a work-free day to commemorate the 31st anniversary of the creation of the state. This is contained in a statement by Ismail Ibrahim, the spokesperson for the office of the head of the civil service in Dutse on Thursday. Jigawa State was created out of the old Kano State on August 27, 1991 by military dictator Ibrahim Babangida. The state's government facilitated Jigawa indigenes and urged them to pray for the state and Nigeria while celebrating the day. Finally, at number 10, the head of Japan's National Police Agency announced his resignation on Thursday after an investigation confirmed shortcomings in the security plans for assassinated former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Abe was shot and killed on the campaign trail on July 8th in the Nara region. His suspected killer, Tetsuya Yamagami, was detained at the scene and is believed to have targeted Abe because he thought he was linked to the Unification Church. The suspect is reportedly undergoing a psychiatric evaluation to determine his state of mind at the time of the assassination. Itaru Nakamura said he will take responsibility for the failings in security and step down from his post as police chief. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.